Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays. Some more Peglin. Today, once again, I'm going to attempt the all-for-one achievement after failing repeatedly at my valiant attempts to complete it previously. I'm going to try again with the round rule because I do stand by the evasion is the key here. So of course we've got to skip the relic as we move on to our first area. And we don't want to head left, we want to head to the right. I think is going to be the first best plan for us here. So hit the crit to increase our evasion. Now, of course, we can upgrade the orbs, but we cannot get relics. But because it is a much lower difficulty, because we aren't even on any form of crucible, it should be, stress on the should, be a little bit more manageable. However, whether that will be the case is a very, very bloody different question. Okay. So, we've got ourselves a couple of slimes that need to go away. Now I really need to get rid of that plant at the back there. There we go. So the plant's dead. Because otherwise I was just going to take damage. And I don't really want to take damage, shockingly enough. Right. Let's keep this going. Keep the pressure up. That's what we're after. And again, that's probably going to sort us out nicely. So, all in all, we haven't killed it off just yet, but we're after the money. Let's see if we can get a little bit more cash. Okay, 48 is decent. It's not terrible. Oh, we'll take another evasive maneuver. That'll be great, because that'll allow me to stack more evasion, and we'll take the money and drop down. So, after here, I probably want to head to the left and down to the shop, because we can do shops. Oh, that's good, upgrading it. That's good. But we can't really do much else. So we're going to go for the shop and launch. There we go. Now, of course, I did fail reasonably valiantly, I would suggest, on my last attempt at that. Well, at this even. And it didn't. We got to the end, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give it a few days, give it a breather, and then I'll try again. And hope for the best is really the best I can honestly say, isn't it? There's not really much else I can say at this point. I'm just hoping for the best. Ah, that was a whiff and a half. Okay, well, at least I've pinned the spider down, so that's good. Let's see if we can get up to 50 pennies. Not quite. So I'm going to upgrade. Ooh, actually, let's take the ballad, because that would be very sensible to increase the old crit damage, which would be very helpful going forwards generally. But also, I think it'd be very sensible for me to potentially buy another orb here. So, ooh, susceptible's pretty good. I'll take another evasive maneuver orb, and we can't take any of the relics as much as I'd like them. But let's go left, shall we? Ping, 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 and down. Lovely. Okay. Now, I want to head to the right, because also the... Oh, okay, so I'm going to offer the pebble, so that now my susceptible is now level 2. Which is always very, very helpful. I really want an obelisk. That's the big one I really want right now. Is an obelisk will make my life a heck of a lot easier. Fiddlesticks, I whiffed that shot. I wanted to click on this guy over here, but I completely screwed that up. Now, what other shops are there? So there's a shop here, and it's behind some chests, and I don't really want to worry about chests. Ugh, screw it. We'll ignore the shop for now. We're just trying to upgrade the orbs that we've got. It's really the best I can say there. And again, that's a bit more money. Slice through. I need to actually remember to click on the plants, because they're the enemy that needs to die the most right now. And I kind of want to upgrade the ballad next. I mean, of course I want to upgrade the evasive maneuver orbs, because I need the additional evasion. Because of course I do. But at the same time... Oh, that's good. A nice crit. So that should give me a nice extra bit of evasion. There we go. That saved my bacon. Now I'm going to hit the refresh. Can I hit the bomb? Yes, I can. That's great. So that kills that one off. Slice you a little bit. So you've now got 3 susceptible, which is means you will take an additional 30% damage. So that's not... Well, no, that will be enough to kill you. Pow, you're dead. Okay, so we're going to upgrade the ballad. And... let's go left. I think the question mark's probably going to be the most sensible bits to aim for. Really. Which is the... It's a stretch, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Aim for the plant. There we go, Walrus. You can actually do it properly this time. Okay, so the plant is dead. And I guess if we can hit some more bombs, we'll just kill everything off. But I really want all that money there. That's really what I'm after right now. Money. Because I want as much of that as I can physically get my dirty little hands on. All of the grubby cash. Okay, well, that's going to kill everything, I think. Because that's 150 damage. Well, I mean, it worked. I'm going to upgrade the... I'm going to upgrade the ballad. So that means now we'll do an additional 3 damage after firing it, which is really useful. When we hit crits, of course, not every single shot. Okay, so we've got this chest, which we're going to skip. And we're going to aim to go right, I think. There we go. A little bit more extra cash. Always helpful. Now, there is a boss coming up my way, and I don't know whether I want to fight it or not. I mean, yes, in theory, I could just avoid it, but I could also just blitz through it without any issue. It's all going to be entirely dependent on how well I do here. Okay, well, the bomb's gone off. That's going to absolutely obliterate you. Let's try and hit that crit there for a little bit more evasion. And again, I'm trying to aim for money. And... okay, I'm going to ditch the pebble. Ballard level 3, actually, now. So that's going to be quite saucy. There we go. Well, that killed that one off by just being pinned to the ground there. I'm going to target you. And... oh, goodness gracious. I hadn't realised how it... oh, that was atrocious, Walrus. What are you doing? Right, well, let's try that again without whiffing it terribly, shall we? I mean, look at that increase of damage, like massively increasing damage there. Okay, so it did evade. I did evade that hit, which is good. That wasn't amazing. So this is going to... come on, Walrus, what are we doing in this place? I'm going to have to heal after this one now. I don't really want to have to heal, but I might have to at this point. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit more money. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got enough money. Probably not enough to kill it, is it? No. That's very annoying. So we're going to hit that and a crit. There we go. Everything's dead now. That could have gone a hell of a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade an orb. I'm going to upgrade the evasive maneuver orb. I'm going to take a heal. And we're going to go... we might as well fight the mini-boss. Mostly because the money's going to be good, I guess. I know it's a bit of a... it's not the most optimal of things to aim for here, but it's what's happening. Okay, the evasive maneuver orb level 3 is going to hit nice and heavily there, though, so that's good. That's quite a hefty amount of extra damage. Now we're going to increase our overall crit damage once again. We've got a bomb going off, so we just need to detonate the other bomb to kill off that plant back there. However... I think it might be a sensible plan to... yeah, let's just actually finish it off with this one. There we go. You're just dead. I don't have to worry about you. You can go away. I think is probably the most sensible plan right now. Okay. Because it's one less thing that can shoot me. And I don't really want to take any damage that I don't have to take. I think, reasonably unsurprisingly, I'd like to not take damage. Oh, come on. That was a whiff and a half. Okay, let's hit the crits for some evasion. I need to hit a refresh. That wasn't great. Oh, that was also not great. Okay, so dodge kicked in there, thankfully. And can we hit? No. So a little bit of pass-through damage is going to happen now. I'm going to target you. Just because your face offends me, horrible plant. Can I hit the bomb? Yes! We hit the bomb. Glorious. Well, it's not much, but it's something. And I'll take... oh, okay, that's... now it's all dead. That's the important part, is they're all dead, dead, dead. Again, yes, I did take a little bit of... ooh, hello. Toil and Trouble. Now, that's a very good one. Because poison damage is really handy. I'm going to skip the relic. I nearly took it. Very nearly took it. Oh, okay, we're going down this way, apparently. Not the way I was aiming to go, because now it means we're going to fight another mini-boss. That's a little bit... tricksy. Not quite tricksy Fat Hobbits is, but near enough. Okay, so let's launch down this way and hit the crits. So that's good. Again, it's all about the evasion. As opposed to it being all about that base, no trouble. don't at me. That was awful. I'm painfully aware. It's also not a song I'm particularly fond of either. Then again, my tastes in music are eclectic at best. I think that's probably the best way of putting it. My taste in music is give me some heavy metal and some, well, it'll probably be dad rock now with some Linkin Park and such. But of course, follow it up with some Genesis, and gotta love a bit of Phil Collins. Can't go wrong with that. Now, I need to hit refresh, so hopefully we should be able to do that with this one. I would actually rather poison you, so let's see how... Okay, that poison is going to do devastating work to you. 90 damage, look at that, that's devastating. There we go, now we're going to stack a load of evasion. Shunk. And dead. Okay, we dodged that one, and... let's use the toil and trouble again. Dump. And dead, dead, dead. Okay, so I'm going to take a heal again. As much as I'd like to take an upgrade, I can't really justify it in my own heart of hearts. And that worked out way better than I was expecting, so that's kind of cool. So, anyway, let's move on. And, oh, another mini-boss. Of course, we knew it was coming, but not a mini-boss I'm too concerned about. The big slime's alright. Just got to be careful not to take any of the relics. That's the big tricky bit, is not taking the relics. Okay, bit of explosive damage, bit of slicing. Okay, so I'm going to hit the refresh, because what I want to do is dump the toil and trouble on the boss, especially if I can hit a crit, because that'll be anywhere between 7 and 9, depending on the effect of the, however the hell that's pronounced, my class relic ability, which should, in theory, allow me to do sufficient damage to it. So it's 120 off the bat initially, 7 poison damage. So it's going to take 70 damage, and then it's going to take 6. It's just dead. There's no way it can get to me. So I'm not even remotely concerned, especially considering we've got 10 damage on this slime in front of me. That one's dead. And, okay, it's going to take 50 damage next turn, and then the turn after it'll take 40 and then die. So again, not a concern. Okay, let's trigger the susceptible to do some extra damage to... I forgot to move my target. Damn, that wasn't very clever. Thankfully, it didn't get too close to me, so that's still not great. I really want to hit the crit, don't I, rather than the refresh. I mean, the refresh would be great, but I think that's... The matter has been dealt with, I think, is the best way of putting it there. Okie dokie, pig in a pokey. I'm going to take the snowball. And I'm going to upgrade an orb, and I'm going to upgrade the toil and trouble. Skip the relic. Fight the boss. Here we go. Let's give our little moly friend a kicking in the teeth. Hopefully. Hopefully being the operative word here. Right. So we're going to hit the evasive maneuver orb. Again, it's not an absurd amount of damage, but it will certainly do. So just shy of 100 damage, plus we've got the bomb detonation. That takes us over there. I'm going to dump straight to the snowball, which isn't the greatest thing initially, but of course the more you hit, the better it becomes, and that's really what I'm after here. Same again with the toil and trouble. I want to hit the crit, which I whiffed, but that's still 8 poison damage, because it dumps 6 to begin with. So that's terrifying. Such a powerful item. Not even item, sorry. Powerful, dangerous relic thing. Not even a relic, sorry. I'm getting words muddled. I haven't picked up any relics because I panicked there for a moment. I haven't picked up any relics. What am I chatting? Mad nonsense is the answer to that. Well, looks like it's game over for the mole. And dead. Go away. I'm probably going to aim to try to get as much as I can that can do poison damage. Because poison is really going to be, I think, the easiest way for me to do decent damage. And especially considering the toil and trouble dumps it on a singular target of my choice, rather than just the first thing that gets hit by the spinificacious sting. Of course, there is the other one that I really want, which is the cauldron. If I can get the cauldron, then I'm in a really, really good place. Because that one hits everybody, and that is even better. Again, I really want to upgrade the evasive maneuver orbs. Because I've got one at level 1, level 1, level 2, and one at level 3, which is fine. That's kind of a given. So this, if I hit a crit, is going to absolutely muller whatever it touches, because it's going to do 60 damage in a moment, and then next turn 50, and then so on and so forth, because that's how maths works. I know how numbers do. Either way, it's going to be dangerous. That one in the middle there is going to die before it gets to me, and that's the important thing, is I don't have to worry about it. Now, evasive maneuver level 2. Can we hit a bomb? There we did. We hit a bomb. And I didn't want to target you. That was very stupid of me. I should have targeted the guy in front of me. Oh well, now he's dead man. Evasive maneuver level 3 really doing the damage there, and indeed giving me the evasion so that I don't die. So let's try and use some of this snowball. Oh, that wasn't very good. Oh well. Again though, if I can get more snowballs, then it becomes better. And that is one of the other things as well. It's one of the ones that I would very much like to get, if I can, as the mystery events that you get with the question mark events, is the one that duplicates all your orbs. Because that would be really useful, I think. Because that would give me quite a nice capability, I would suggest, in dishing out the damage I need to do here. Especially since it'll give me extra snowballs, and snowballs get better the more of them you have. Because of the potential for roll-through damage like that. And finally, really, the other one I really want to try and get multiple of is I wouldn't mind having more pebbles, which might seem a bit strange. But if I can get myself an obelisk, then I'm in a really, really powerful position there. So I'm going to upgrade that one, and I'm going to upgrade that one, and we're just going to move on. I'm going to head to the left. I think the left is probably the most... So apparently I'm not heading to the left. What I'm doing is heading to the right, which is entirely not the way I wanted to go. I'm not saying I'm annoyed about the fact that I went horribly the wrong way, but I went horribly the wrong way, and I feel a bit daft for it. So this is... He's going to hit me, definitely, but it's dead. Look at that, 12 poison damage. That was devastating. 120 overall. Just lethal hits. Okay, so let's hit the crit so we can hit our evasion up. And that should kill... No, didn't quite kill it. That's a pain. Oh, no, of course it did, because the susceptible, exploitable, or whatever it is, that the effects that mean he takes more damage when I hit a crit, that was active, so that's all that matters there. I don't care. Words good, fail, yes. Sometimes I really should question my ability to actually speak the English language. I swear it is actually my native tongue. Honest to God. It was the language I grew up speaking in home. And the fact that I don't even really say I have a flair for foreign languages. I just happen to be able to speak one additional language semi-decent fluently. And another one, I've got a passable bit of understanding. Like, I can speak enough Dutch to get by in the Netherlands. I mean, you'll be able to tell that I'm obviously English, but, you know, I speak passable enough. So, it's a thing. I do enjoy the fact that we do have a Dutch customer in our bar where I work. And, well, that's a lie. We have 2 Dutch-speaking customers. One from Belgium and one from the Netherlands. The Dutch person, who is from the Netherlands, absolutely hates it. Hearing me speak Dutch, because obviously it's not quite perfect. Belgian absolutely adores it, because he's like, yes, you're trying, you're learning a foreign language. I'm like, thank you, I am, and Dutch is not an easy language to speak, and I'm insane. But that's beside the point. And I think I've mentioned it on accept the bribe and run away, and then skip. That's really annoying, because I would have loved that. It's one of the things I have debated doing is trying to do some German Stardew Valley, because I think that will be funny. Whether I've actually got that level of fluency enough that I can actually do that is a very different question. I think I have that level of fluency. But do I have the ability to patter and random, like when I do play games anyway, like when I play Stardew Valley regardless? So it's... I don't know if I have that capability, so I'd like to try and find out. I think it would be interesting to see. So, you know, that's a thing. All the same, that's kind of what I'm working with. Okay, are you going to take some damage now? There we go. So we've got 7 increase on the crit damage here. The thing is, because most of the shots that I've launched so far actually target from vertical, it does seem to resist a lot of that vertical distribution damage, which is very annoying. There we go. Let's hit the crit maybe. That'd be really good. There we go. So now it's going to take a big chunk of extra damage there. So it's going to take... Oh, beautiful. I'm going to hit the refresh. That'd be the sensible plan, I think. Ooh, heck. That wasn't a very good one. But the evasion's going to be good, though. Okay, it's switched back. So Ballard level 3. Please do me proud. I mean, okay, yeah, it's not going to do a huge amount of damage on its own. It's the it'll make my other shots better thing that's kind of the biggie here. Can I hit something good? Well, I've hit the crit, so that was quite a large amount of damage there. And we hit the refresh, so this is going to dump damage from above again. And that's another 60 poison damage. So, ow, it actually hit me. Rude. It's a very rare occasion it gets to hit me. I'm just not doing enough damage to the boss, unfortunately. So I'm definitely going to have to take a heal after this fight, which is not supremely optimal, but it's kind of where I'm at. There we go. There's a much greater amount. What is the boss we're fighting in? Ah, it's the ballista. So that could be difficult. I want all those relics, but I can't take them. It makes me so angry. Why did I do that? Damn. Oh, yeah, I evaded it. I like the fact I fell into fire, but hear me out. I evaded it. Like every good rogue, whenever you play Dungeons and Dragons, they're like, yeah, but can I use my my evasion on that? Like, you fell into a punji pit, mate. No, you cannot somehow acrobatically twist and flex to an unseen event. That's your own fault. No. Naughty. Bad rogue. I'm going to target you, and I'm going to aim for the crit. I missed. I'm going to hit the refresh, which was useful. And there's a crit. Thank goodness. So that's a dead box that can just buzz off. Be gone. Right. Other boxes in the way. So we're going to get an increase on the old damage. Excellente. I do want to see if I can get another Ballard. Or anything else that can actually just increase my overall damage. That's really what I'm after. It's just increasing my crit damage. Like, overall. Because the better that can become, the easier this is going to be. I think. Refresh. Okay, so we're still not perfect there. Ah. Okay, dodge. Okay. Let's see. Can we hit sufficient to get the roll through? I don't think we're going to hit enough for roll through, but we are going to hit to increase damage. That's not great. Can I hit a bomb, please? I really need a bomb to go off right now. Because otherwise, I'm taking a lot of damage from these rocks. Bricks slapping me in the face. And it ain't pleasant. I'm not enjoying this. Okay, well. No, well, at least I've killed that one. Which isn't much to say, in fairness, unfortunately. So that definitely could have gone better. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble in but a moment, I feel. Okay, so that one there is dead after a couple of hits. So can I hit the refresh? Yes, we did. So that's not enough to kill off the one in front of me. I'm doing very, very poorly from this current state of being. So I've got another turn before that one. Oh, come on. What on earth am I doing? I'm now going to get slapped again. Ow. Oh, lummy daisy. This is not good. Come on. At least I'm going to get some more evasion. Okay, that's still not quite enough. Come on, hit a bomb. Hit a bomb. No. There we go. Finally, I detonated the damn bomb. It's far too long without hitting one. So that was the issue I was genuinely fearing I was having there. There we go. So it's dead, dead, dead. So I've got enough to heal. So buy a heal and then also get some other orbs. Maybe. We'll see. I could upgrade a pebble. No, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to buy a ball lightning because they're fun. Right. Drop back through then. Goodness gracious. Do I want to head left or right or center? Left, probably. So let's give this a good hard go. Okay, so we've got a couple of archers coming in. So the archers are the ones I want to target, really, with this poison damage. Because I just want to get rid of them because they can do damage to me from afar. But the thing is, I need to try and make sure I'm fully healed as possible. Well, I'm as fully healed as possible. As close to full health as possible. Because the ballista will do a stupid amount of damage to me, and I don't really want to deal with that. Thanks, just saying. Okay, evasion. Yes, evasion. And we've detonated another bomb, so that actually gets rid of all of the guys in front, which is great. And still not quite enough to get a... what's the word I'm looking for? A heal. So, well, that's enough now, so that's good. I'm going to ignore the increased crit damage and kind of hope for the best here. There we go. So it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. That's all that matters. Go away. Leave me alone. Okay, let's take a heal. That's better. We're looking a little bit more healthy now. We're going to drop down the middle. And down to the left. That's where we're heading. Okay, ball lightning might be good, but yeah, screw it. Let's give it a go. It's not really very powerful. That's the problem. It's a bit of a damp squib. Is I think the only appropriate term that I can use for it. It's just a bit meh. Really, it's fine. It's just a bit meh. Okay, so here's our annoying mage at the back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this circle to come round so I can try and aim for the crit. Because again, that's what I need. I need crits. I need all the crits. And pow, there we go. So we've got loads of damage going out. So that's a dead mage. That's the important bit though, is that the mage is dead. Because then I'm less, you know, prone to death. Because... these guys with the 120 health, though, they also need to die next. Because they can teleport in front of me. And they do a whole 10 damage a hit. And that's not pleasant, if you ask me. I'm going to aim for your face. And hit a crit there. So that's going to... Well, you're dead. So that's another dead one. That's fine. 88 evasion, which whiffed it royally, unfortunately. So this will do 8 damage a hit. Can this do enough? Yep, that's certainly enough. Next... Okay, the whiffing of dodging did actually trigger there, so... Okay. Guy in front of me. Not dead, but I did dodge. And we're going to try and hit the guy behind with the poison splash. Hopefully. And again, what we're hopefully going to do is, with the snowball, hopefully we can actually get it to do piercing blast through. I don't think it did. That's a real shame. Okay, so this guy's going to die now. So again, we've got the snowball. And I think that's enough to do blow through. Yeah, there we go. I say blow through, knock damage, whatever you want to call it. It does enough to go through the target. Pass through damage is probably the better word, really, for it. Slice. Okay, so we're going to take a heal. Ignore everything else. And then... head to the left by the looks of things. Again, we want to heal when we get the opportunity again, because really what we're after is just making sure we don't cark it against the boss. So we're going to skip the relic and we're going to head to the left. I mean, I've got another heal guaranteed. Well, another heal opportunity guaranteed is probably the better way of putting it. Here. Now, the shop, again, could be useful. Could also not work out as well as I'd like for myself. Right, you, wizard boy, are going to die. Because now you're going to take 100 poison damage regardless. Actually, you're just going to die because I'm going to dump a bucket. Sploot. Right, let's aim for you again. And ball lightning go. Now, unfortunately, this one is only doing 1 damage a tick. So it's not as effective as I thought. But that did hit me. Very rude. Okay, so we're at 15 now, so that increases its damage. Not enough to increase to the pass-through damage. But they did choose to heal, interestingly. That's kind of frustrating, but I'll live, I'll live. Okay, bomb goes off. And I need to hit a refresh really right now. That's what I'm very much after. Okay, pass-through damage does me proud. Now, here comes the difficulty. Now, aim for the crit, so I get a increased evasion. That wasn't great. Okay, you, I'm afraid, are going to have to die, I think, very quickly. Okay, let's see if we can hit something good. Okay, we've hit the refresh. It's really the important bit there. Okay, dodge triggered. Dodge again. No, that's not enough for dodge again, but now we're going to stack up some more dodge. So this should kill the guy in front. Yep, he's dead. I'm going to aim for the wizard at the back, I think. And again, hope for a crit. There we go. So it's not another dead wizard, unfortunately, because they have 150 health and I whiffed that one. Ow, ow. Can you stop that, please? Because I don't really need, like, a small amount of health to fight this boss. I need a lot of health. And I don't have a lot of health. I'm really going to have to rely purely on the stacking of evasion. Otherwise, I am so dead. Okay, so let's hit the crit, maybe? Nope, we didn't want to hit the crit, apparently. At least we dodged it. No, I don't actually care for the crit on this one, because this one doesn't... Oh, no, actually I do, because I'd forgotten we triggered our Ballard, and that does mean we do want that. Can we hit the refresh? No, no, we can't. But we did get another 64, or total 64 evasion. And that was a whiff and a half. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oi! Rude. Are you going to just kindly bugger off now, please? Thank you for actually dying to that. Thank you. I'll take a heal, and I'm going to upgrade that one. There we go. Cool. I've got 51 health. That is not enough. That is very much not enough, because this thing does like 25 damage, I think, a hit. It might even be 30. If it's 30, then I can take 2 hits before I'm dead. If it's 25, I can take 3. As you can tell, that doesn't fill me with a huge swath of confidence. Especially if I whiff that one as well. Because I need to lay the exploitable down on the target. It does 30 damage a hit. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm in so much trouble. Oh, fat poop. I need to stack so much evasion, otherwise I am so dead. Okay, well there's a bomb going off, so that's something at least. Slice. Okay, poison damage is also good. I'm going to ditch that orb, because I'm going to try and hope that I can get the evasive maneuver orbs out quick. Sharpish-like. Otherwise, we are so dead. Okay, here's another evasive maneuver orb, level 3. So that's a crit, so that will be 44 evasion. So now it's 66. So that's good. Okay, let's dump a bit more nasty onto it. So that's 60 poison damage every turn. And we are stacking a bit of... Oh, believe me, I'm not saying that my... I nearly touched a bit of cloth there, but... that was very much of a... Ooh, this is getting uncomfortably close. In fairness, though, we do have one advantage. We are stacking darkness on it, which... I know it's only currently 12%, but I will take 12% over nothing right now. And again, I'll... Oh, come on. You could have hit the damn refresh as well. Okay. So pass-through isn't really what I'm after right now, but... Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Here comes the bolt. Ah, it got us with a 77% chance of evading it, but we failed. Drat. Okay, so I didn't do very well on that one, did I? So hopefully I can attempt this again and do a little bit better. If you did enjoy, please do give us a like, share, and subscribe. Why not comment below if you've given this a challenge an attempt and you actually succeeded in it? Because I know there is a very small percentage of Steam players who have. But hopefully, as I say, you enjoyed it. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you all again the next time the Walrus plays some Peglin.